Yes. Okay. Now, when you think Chinese takeout, chances are you think noodles and maybe some pork fried rice. But Gordon Blau thinks much, much bigger. He is a regular guy who's also begun relying on an alternative fuel source. Gordon's been using the cooking oil from his local Chinese restaurant to fuel his own car. Gordon's here in the MSNBC parking lot to explain how it all works. And Gordon, I think that this probably is going to raise a few eyebrows. Tell us how it works.
Well, I just go to Chinese restaurants and I pick up their used oil out of their fryers. I filter it at home in my basement and then I pop it right in my car. Right here is the vegetable oil tank, and that is just straight used vegetable oil. Whoops, sorry about that. There we go.
Are there enough Chinese restaurants out there to keep this going?
Well, right now there are. The more people that do this, then maybe there could be an issue. But there's McDonald's, there's your local cafeteria, anyone that's got a fryer, they've got used oil that can be put in this car.
All right, explain to us how the car runs.
Well, it runs really just, as Daryl Hannah was explaining, it really runs just like a diesel. They were invented to run on vegetable oil. So once you put the vegetable oil in the tank, I've got a switch. I still have a diesel tank in here, and I start the car in diesel, and once the car warms up, then I can flip this switch right here. This switch goes from diesel right to vegetable oil. And there's just no difference. The car runs exactly the way it does as it does on diesel. So
exactly the same way. It accelerates the same way a normal car does?
Yeah, you know, it's almost disappointing. You want to flip that switch and get like a, a Back to the Future flux capacitor moment, but you don't. It just stays running the way it was.
All right, and we got to know, does it, I mean, this is kind of gross, does it smell like Chinese food? We want to get Joe, our cameraman, out there to get in and check it out.
Yeah, he's nodding yes. There is a vague food-like smell.
Oh, it does?
I don't know if you could peg it as, well, because all you're doing is you're burning vegetable oil. So it's going to have a little food-like smell to it.
And how fast can you go, and how long does your tank last?
Well, I get 45 miles a gallon on diesel and 45 miles a gallon on vegetable oil. So I get to say, I usually get on that 12 gallons, I drive a lot, I drive 100 miles a day, I can get 4 days out of those 12 gallons.
And what does it cost you?
Free. Chinese restaurants pay to get rid of their oil, so they're more than happy to give you the oil for free.
Free. So what are you doing with all your extra cash there, Gordon?
Skiing in Utah, taking vacations to Maine, that's
whatever
you can do with $3,000. That's extra income.
All right, Gordon Blau, thanks so much for showing off your car, powered by oil used from your local Chinese restaurant. Unbelievable. Thanks a lot, Gordon. And you can always check out the latest gas prices in your area. Just log on to business.msnbc.com and click on the automotive link on the left side. And it's looking like this might be a great weekend to take a drive if you can afford it. Gordon can. Weather Plus meteorologist Elise Finch has our weekend forecast, and she has lots of sunshine, snow, and hot, hot temperatures to talk about next on MSNBC.